me at the boat. You don't know me at the boat.
Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands.
All right.
Now it's time to get to the left.
Take it back now, y'all. One up this time. Right hand, one stump.
Daytime left, Augusta. No. Hey, welcome to Daytime Live. It's Tuesday. Happy New Year, Joel.
Yes, brother. First of all, how are you ringing your New Year?
I was sitting down on my couch. Literally, sitting on a couch. You know.
That's okay.
I'm left with that.
Yeah, because you know the funny thing is, a lot of my adult friends, you know, they're saying that them reach the age now where certain things not really like as appealing as it was before, that them younger days or whatever. They just want to stay home, just want to keep it low key. They just want to drink by themselves and ring in the New Year. So that's something that was common among all of my friends. You know,
I think for Christmas and stuff like that, they can do the whole of a party and excitement.
Yeah.
But I think for me, that's for me.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's is it's like a new beginning. So it's like setting your mind, setting your spirit right. How are you gonna take on the new year? So for me, I don't want to spend like amongst friends just chilling and that's a whole little vibe and stuff. I can't have the excitement.
Yeah, because that's
I can't spend 100,000 for one night.
No.
I don't have it.
So you're not gonna do it.
You're back to school.
I mean, you're so...
You have bills.
Well, yeah, man. Yeah,
all right, guys, don't forget to connect with us on our social media, Instagram and Twitter. It's at TVJ_Daytime Live. On Facebook, it's TVJ Daytime Live.
And of course, if you want to be a part of our studio audience, log on to televisionjamaica.com and get listed. Or guys, come on by and let us know.
You know, somebody asked me,
watch
they keep
Daytime
asking
Live.
me, how can I get tickets?
Everybody, that's the same thing they keep asking me to come in. Just come at Linders Road and say you're there for watch Daytime Live. We're not going.
And of course, you can catch back shows via One Spot Media or on YouTube. Just search Daytime Live, TVJ. It's buzzing time.
All right. R. Kelly.
Kells.
Did you, first of all, you watch the docu-series? I mean, never watch it. Me just I hear about it. Like, me I hear through tweets and friends who watched it.
I mean, it's hard not to see what's happening. It's hard not to know what's really going on.
Yeah, but pretty much the docu-series brought together a host of accusers who mentioned their relations with R. Kelly, what they went through. Because there was so many controversy that's around this artist, you know. The fact that from him self-designated, we call the name, there's some pipe or something. What was it, Odessa? Pied Piper. And if you know Pied Piper, one story with one man who walk around and play the piper, and Pitney,
played.
Kids, and kids would follow him,
right.
and some story along that line. So it was also.
No, it was first. You don't know the story.
Me know it, but me I try bring it to the why him call himself so.
Okay.
So basically, him call himself so because him.
Because it was first to get out the rats, you know.
Yeah.
He got out the rats.
Oh yes.
And then the town didn't want to pay him, and because they didn't want to pay him for that, him say, okay, cool, we're not gonna lose in the prize position then. We started playing the prize, and all the kids just left, and after that, them find him nor the kids.
So. And that's exactly what he has done.
I don't know about the rats part.
We don't know about the rat, but yeah. And you know, it was a chilling based on what I've this morning because I wanted to see what exactly it was. I saw a little clip of one of the accusers in an interview, and she was saying, you know, when she was younger, she thought she was the only one, and she was like 15 at the time, and you know, it was like a cult for her because she had to do everything that he had asked. If I call her come in, he might have to process the call before it go to her. So her parents were becoming, you know, a little bit aware about that, and you know, he wants to be called dad. It was just chilling from that little clip that I saw.
Right.
So and they have to ask if they can eat. When to go out if permitted. So, you know, the fact that it came together in this way with so many of them, you know, it's now left to say what will the next step be.
It's for me, the whole, like, I didn't focus too much on I listened to what was happening, saw what was happening. But for me, it brought up that we have so many R. Kellys here, in Jamaica.
Right here.
I mean, the attention should be placed on what's happening there, but let's not be hypocritical and take away that it's just R. Kelly in the States, but there's R. Kellys in Jamaica.
Right here.
And close to home. We're looking over somebody else's yard or our yard dirty. Because you have influential persons out here who are doing the same or maybe worse, and a blind eye is being turned to them because of their friends or their influence, their fame, and all of that.
You're absolutely
And
correct,
them a
brother.
walk a road like them a king, them a some done and all them something. And we support their products and their services and their businesses. And we they are focused on R. Kelly. And this is the hypocrisy of it, you know. We hurt my heart, you know, to the point, you know, man. This conversation should be raised and said, but could look, because it's not a big secret.
No, it isn't, and that's the that is why whenever I come on to them type of discussion here, you know, I try to, which I shouldn't do, because if you want to be a voice for a reason, you have to know the conversation, you have to know what's going on, and kind of add to it, and see how many changes they can bring. But if the victims, and it's so delicate, because sometimes the victims will not necessarily want to come out and do that, but if it's going to take that level there where, these things really come to the light and is not necessarily, persons who are seeing it actually bring it up and say, yo, this is something wrong. Bring the perpetrators them to,
it's
some
a cover up.
It's like a cover up. Yeah.
There's a direct and purposeful action to cover up. And, this person is my friend, so I'm not going to say anything and let it blow over. As Jamaicans just say, it's 9-day talking. And then I'm going to walk a road and everything fine, and we smile and laugh up with them. I will take pictures of them. I'll go, but it's R. Kelly thing, oh, God, burn him at the stakes. I can't, the name I want to call the people I'm out here doing, I can't call it on daytime live. But them is out here, them is wicked, them is some us. Oh, I can't say it.
Yeah.
No, but we clean up. We'll clean up what go on in Jamaica first, because a whole heap of R. Kelly and some other people are out here that we need to take care of before we go to the foreign. You understand?
Well,
Anyway,
we could have talked about this for the world buzz, but,
we saw this video trending yesterday.
And this man
Could this man be like the person we need to fight Thanos in the new Avengers movie? Is a black superhero? But go watch. Let's watch the video and then we talk about it after that. We go see the video.
Which one of you was going to test me? Huh? This is the first one. Shoot me! Shoot me! Come away! You invite him to that situation. Put that down. I suggest you to hit me. Hit me. What's your reason for being here? Offshore stuff. For what? You're too slow. Come hit me. Hit me. Let's see what happens. Take it down with subjects. Try me. Go on. Why don't you touch me? Who's touching you? Dead.
That's supposed to flow you, right? Like when they get shocked with that thing, you're supposed to dip on the ground.
I saw that video this morning. I sent it in a WhatsApp group to some of my brethren and tell them, say, if we are ever in a situation like this and we're faced with this kind of individual, I am on his side. Them dip on them on.
Brother,
them shoot the man. Them shoot the man. First of all, him alone. And about 12 of them walking. You understand? And the man see the man back. Who sent you? Shoot me. Somebody's asking you to shoot them. And you shoot him, and the man goes,
and the man goes, just take it off. Oh yeah, we can get beat up.
If I'm me, I lead them, I say, come, leave him, come,
if you watch Luke Cage, that's literally like Luke Cage right there.
That's what Luke Cage
right
does?
there, yeah. Right there and then, but quite interesting video.
All right. Even if you fight crime at Jamaica right now.
All right, so, Spice and, Grace
and
Michelle. All right. If you've been following up with the drama, honestly, I could care less about the beef. I was just intrigued with how the content was brought across.
Presentation of
the presentation of the first of all, Michelle.
Yes.
Here properly laid down by the beach.
Right.
With some
No, hold on. Michelle she left her house and went down to the beach in a bath suit. And her hair
that complements the hair.
And she find a dozen lime. I don't know where she get a dozen lime from. But when she squeeze and cut and clear, I feel like it's a beach out of St.
And then
I feel it's a beach out of St.
They have a Spice now in our expensive Vicks on the highway, and because the signal had dropped, she had to pull over.
Yes.
But Mrs. Spice pull up her Bible and say she not tell no lie.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't understand why these women aren't in Roots play. If you tuned in, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The funniest action. Because I didn't even know what was going on.
She hold the Bible. I said, listen, I'm not letting go
and
the
she
Bible.
find the scripture to
I'm not letting go the Bible.
Woman.
Exodus 20 verse 16. thou shalt not bear false witness. And here, no, somehow now wickedness.
Listen, all we're saying, Spice, you're doing well. Keep at it.
Yeah.
The Angel, your fashion thing turn up. You're the thing. Me see up on the runway no one. Then do your thing. Nobody with the. But I think it was funny. So we just want to talk about that.
Yeah, no, listen,
No, but it was
great.
hilarious.
It's great.
What we have now? Shout
Shout
out.
outs, right.
No. We have another video.
Oh, yes,
So
yes,
if
yes,
you
yes,
were
yes,
in an
yes.
emergency,
Right.
or you were an emergency dispatcher and got this
Right,
call,
right.
what would you do? Let's take a listen.
Let's see a call.
Ambulance.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Okay, please, I'm just ringing because my partner she cheated on me.
Right, is
I
the
want
patient,
to-
listen to me, is the patient breathing?
Hello?
Is the patient breathing?
Everybody okay? I want you ambulance to come to my house to go to do DNA test.
Excuse me? Why?
Because my partner she cheated on me.
Right, okay, this is an emergency service. We don't do
Yeah,
DNA
it's a
tests.
necessary service as well because we argue for that.
Right.
To sleep around.
Sir,
My wife
sir,
is
listen to me.
done.
Listen to me. This is an emergency line. We don't deal with domestic cases, and we don't do DNA tests. So I suggest you speak to somebody else.
Which number? Can I have the number, please?
I've not got a number for DNA tests, I'm afraid.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, listen, the man right. The man, listen.
I care about that. I care
Has
about
anybody ever been in that situation where you just find out, say, somebody has cheated on you? It is an emergency. Me a call, home of a call, me a call. Come and find out. Come, bring the ambulance.
Listen,
Do the DNA test.
I'll tell you the funny things that were up on the internet. All right, detailed
real
shout
life.
out. First of all, I have to give a shout out to the entire staff at Island Grill Sovereign. I was accosted. I don't remember the young lady that was dealing with the chicken run. She gave me two big.
Hey.
But
All right.
shout outs to the entire Island Grill staff. And them say most of the food tastes good. I said the food tastes good. It would be excellent if we get a free meal.
Anyway,
Just
Roxy
say.
and Chin, Nisha and a big shout out
Yes,
to
yeah.
your moms. We know that, she's going through a little thing right now.
Yeah.
We're there,
Hope she get well soon.
Yeah. Roxy and Chin says, big up Duffy and Joel. Hope you give a good show as always. Big up my mother, Glenda, Dondon, Shendon, Marley, and Carlos. Love you.
All right. One coming in from Shamoy Brown. Detailed shout out to her husband Andrew and two of her daughters Alika and Meme.
Jody and Johnson says, shout out to the entire detail crew and myself and Jody.
And Tasha Lee Clark, big shout out to the crew, also to her Auntie Sonia and her husband, Mr. Clark.
Sahir Go Shine says, shout out to my friends and family from St. Elizabeth. Paula, big up yourself.
All right. And on that note, so somebody they say, oh, them name always come up and them not hear nothing.
Big up Yardy Divers.
Hold
They
on.
actually reached out and we're going to do some snorkeling thing, the whole.
Wait, may I try find it, but I can't find it. But somebody
Now,
calls
let's see it,
themselves, them
let's
never
see
say
it,
them name.
let's
So
see it.
that's somebody, big up yourself.
But anyway, Daytime Live continues right after this. Don't go nowhere.